The annual Steadfast Noon exercise, which simulates the use of tactical nuclear weapons, was launched by the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, or NATO, on the 20th of October, 2022. 14 nations are involved in the exercise, along with up to 60 aircraft of various types. The Russian invasion of Ukraine and Russian President Vladimir Putin's subliminal threats to use nuclear weapons were not related, NATO maintained. Steadfast Noon began on October 17th and will end on October 30th. According to a news release from NATO, the group helps ensure that the alliance's nuclear deterrent remains safe, secure, and effective by exercising nuclear deterrence capabilities involving dozens of aircraft over northwestern Europe. Training flights will fly over Belgium, the United Kingdom, and the North Sea because Belgium is hosting the exercise. The alliance makes it clear that no actual nuclear weapons will be used in the training. The drill has nothing to do with the conflict in Ukraine or Putin's threats to use nuclear weapons, NATO is also keen to make clear. Steadfast Noon is the routine, recurring training activity, and it is not tied to any current world events, a representative for the alliance said. The NATO Nuclear Sharing Pact is being tested during the drill. According to the agreement, the United States furnishes the aircraft and aircrews needed to use the nuclear weapons, currently the B-61 series of nuclear free-fall bombs. At NATO member bases in Belgium, Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, and Turkey, there are about 100 B-61-3 and B-61-4 bombs. With the exception of Turkey, every nation offers Panavia Tornado and F-16 Fighting Falcon fighter jets to deliver the bombs to their intended targets. Belgian F-16s from Kleine Brogel Air Base in Belgium and other alliance aircraft are most likely to participate in the drill. Fifth-generation jets, such as the F-35A Joint Strike Fighter, will also participate, according to NATO. From Minot Air Force Base in South Dakota, B-52s will fly to the event, while tanker and surveillance aircraft will fly in support. Since the 1980s, the U.S. has stationed tactical nuclear weapons in Western Europe, but after the dissolution of the USSR in 1991, the arsenal was drastically reduced. Long intended as an insurance policy in case Russia attacked NATO, the remaining 100 or so bombs. The nuclear weapons could only be used once explicit political consent is given by NATO's Nuclear Planning Group, also known as NPG, and authorization is acquired from the U.S. President and UK Prime Minister, according to the Federation of American Scientists. As it becomes evident that the weapons are not actually required to counterbalance Russia's superior numbers in conventional guns, the annual drill is held. Although the Russian army is in theory bigger than the armies of the majority of NATO nations, its dismal performance in Ukraine has shown it to be a paper tiger. Even worse, it is a paper tiger that has suffered a number of equipment losses in Ukraine, including about 1,400 main battle tanks, and at least 50,000 reported casualties. With the probable exception of the smaller NATO members Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, Russia can no longer successfully invade any nation. However, a subdued Russia does not render NATO's nuclear weapons useless. There are still several tactical nuclear weapons in Russia's arsenal that are intended for use on the battlefield. NATO would need to be able to quickly retaliate in kind if Russia were to attack it with tactical nukes. Regrettably, nuclear weapons on both sides won't disappear anytime soon because to Russia's inadequacy in conventional weapons.